trusted places where people can get community help with digital inclusion, reaching into villages, towns and cities, and supporting COVID-19 recovery. A very good example, Ms. Ali, of such a place is Skills Enterprise, a charity based in Bonnie Downs Baptist Church in my constituency, founded in 2006 by the energetic social entrepreneur Malathi Muthu. It's a small but very effective training provider, quickly reorganised for the pandemic to stop people who were already digitally excluded from being further isolated. The Good Things Foundation helped by providing devices which they could distribute in its Devices.now partnership with Future.now, which raised over £1.5 million nationally to supply devices and data. And Skills Enterprise used that so that people who would not otherwise have been able to could get online for the pandemic. The number of service users Skills Enterprise supported increased by 50% during the pandemic. They're now supporting 160 people. I presented certificates to a number of them on a visit last month. They've helped people setting up businesses who were people who were homeschooling, or just people who were simply having to self-isolate, showing them how to download and use things like Zoom. They've helped people with online shopping and banking. They've helped a large number of people apply for universal credit as applications became online only during the pandemic. And what they found was that virtual form filling sessions typically lasted around 3 hours over the telephone for applicants who were not digitally confident and just needed to be talked through the process of applying for universal credit. And Skills Enterprise has worked with Job Centre Plus, I'm pleased to say, as well. 2 people were able to save £300 a year after Skills Enterprise helped them switch energy providers online, and 23 people who they've worked with have found jobs during the pandemic thanks to the acquisition of new digital skills. So Skills Enterprise is an example of exactly the kind of place that the Good Things Foundation says we need across the country. I think they're right about that. It's having a very positive local impact. But there aren't enough centres like that around. Funding from central government, I think, is needed urgently to deploy digital champions around the country and to support grassroots organisations to address the divide.